Hey guys, we are here. We are live for lunch and launch. We are here, guys, for lunch and launch. We are live in the ATL. And come on in, guys, come on in. I want to say hello to Mr. T. Howington. Thank you, Dobie, for joining us. Thank you. Prestige Events with Patricia Easley, and I'm so used to saying that she's married, so correct. I'm sorry about that, but I just want to thank you guys for joining us today. Come on in, guys. Come on in. I appreciate it. I see people that I know, people that I don't know that are coming in. Felicia, come on in. And we are going to pin in the chat self-awareness. We are going to pin today in the chat self-awareness. I know we're getting close to the holidays, guys. I know our attention is all over the place, but I want you to come on in and I want you to start sharing this. Now, this is the kicker. I'm going to say this now, and I'm also going to say this at the end, just in case someone has to leave before the end, is we will be switching we'll be on the same platform, but we will be switching accounts. So after today, after this Thursday, next Thursday is Thanksgiving, so everybody will take a break. But the following Thursday, we will be on the Jackie B. Grice platform. So guys, not next week because that's Thanksgiving, but the week after that, lunch and launch will be on the Jackie B. Grice platform. So please share that. Please pass that on. We've been getting some great testimonies. We've been getting some great just people that have had breakthroughs. So we want to keep this thing going, and we don't want to just keep it for ourselves. We want to share this thing because at the end of the day, we want to all launch deeper. God has placed something in all of our hands. So we want to not just walk this out for ourselves, but we want to share the good news with other people. So guys, in the chat, pinned in the chat is self-awareness. Guys, self-awareness. Thank you, Pat, for joining us. I just want to say, Pat Tarangi, I am so thankful. She is such a great supporter, as well as all of you guys that are joining in faithfully week after week. And we want to go ahead and get to this because I'm in a room that the hotel is letting me use, but I'm not sure how long I'll have it. So I want to just get to these points and let you guys go off to enjoy your lunchtime. We want to talk about self-awareness today. Now, let me pull my notes up because I want to make sure I just don't miss anything. Now, a lot of times when people think of self-awareness, they think of like an introspective look at your life or at your life. You know, a lot of times people will ask the question, why did I make that decision? Why did I engage in that relationship? Why did I choose that job? Why did I choose that career? And a lot of times we look at that as being self-aware. But I want to give us a hack today that's going to take that to a better level, to a deeper level, to help you launch deeper. Now, I want to say this phrase, and I want you to really hear me when I say this, because this is a part of being self-aware. Because as we launch deeper, as we know that we are called to greater, whether we're doing great things already, most of us have a pulling or a tugging for more. We know God has put more in our hands than maybe we're using. We know that there are more people we can impact. We know that there are more people we can influence. We know that there are people that are called to us that we have not reached, or our business hasn't reached a certain height, or our life isn't matching up or aligning with the life that we read in the Word of God. I mean, when we read the Word of God and when we look at our reality, a lot of times, if not most times, it's not matching up to the life that God has said that we're supposed to live, this abundant life, this free life, where we're riding on the high hills of Jacob and being fed with the heritage of Jacob. So we want to make sure that the life that we're living is lining up with what God has promised us. So this is something that really helped me. This phrase, my life is not everything I want or believe it can be. I know that it's more. I know that there is a deeper level. So what is the one thing I'm doing wrong, or the one thing that is hindering me that I know that I'm doing that I can fix? Let me say that one more time. I know that my life is not completely everything that I want it to be, or that I know that it can be. I know that there is more. I know that there is a deeper level. So what is the one thing that I'm doing wrong, or the one thing that is hindering me that I know that I'm doing that I can fix? What is that one thing that I know that I'm doing that I know that I can fix? And like I said earlier, a lot of times what we do is when we call ourselves being self-aware or introspective, we'll say, Lord, why did I make that decision? Why did I get in that relationship? Why did I make that choice? Why did I move to that city? Why did I choose to do the career path that I did? It's not really fulfilling me. Why did I do it? The hack that I want to give you today is not to ask why you made the choices that you made, but the hack is saying, what? What made me do what I did? What is it that I can do that can improve my next decision? I know that staying up late saying that I'm going to finish the task and it's 9 o'clock or it's 10 o'clock and I'm saying, yeah, I'm going to work on that business proposal. I'm going to work on getting organized. It's not saying, why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep waiting till 9 o'clock at night when I'm tired, and then after an hour I'm saying to myself, okay, I'll do this tomorrow? The question is not, why do I keep doing what I'm doing? But the key to self-awareness is saying, what's making me do this? What are the things that are hindering me from doing the things that I need to do earlier in the day when I'm more productive? What are things that I can do, if I'm an employee or an employer and I keep saying, why do I keep getting the same employees? Why do I seem to keep hiring people that can't do what I need them to do to help grow my business? The thing is not to ask the question why anymore. The key and the hack to self-awareness is saying, what can I do differently to create a culture at my office that will draw the people that I need to draw to my business? What are things that I may be doing that is causing me to choose the people that I'm choosing? And you see how that one simple flip, that one simple word from changing the why am I doing it to what can I do makes a world of difference, because it causes you to self-reflect on you. It takes the responsibility off everybody else. Why did they do this to me? Why didn't they finish this? Why did they quit? And you start to say, what can I do that can cause tomorrow to be different. I'm telling you guys, that is a huge takeaway. I used to, and I would always say this, and you know, when you talk about small business in the government's eyes, I mean, you can be making $10 million and it's still considered a small business. So I used to say, I had this little business, and I wasn't talking like I had a small business the way the government categorized small and large businesses. I was saying, I just had this little old business. And one of my biggest problems were hiring the wrong people, I would hire people, and I'll be honest, they had small vision. They had, they'd come to work. They didn't want to give 100%. And I kept saying, why do I keep doing this? But the key and the truth of the matter is that I was saying, I was calling my business small. I was in my mind saying, I have a small business. I have this little business. So I was drawing to my business small people. That's right. Put that in the chat. Self-reflection. I was drawing the very thing that I was saying. But when I stopped saying, why do I keep hiring the same type of people? I had to say, what can I do as a leader? What can I do as an employer to draw the type of talent that I know I need to draw to my company, to move my company where it needs to go? And when I tell you I changed the way I started speaking, that also helped me change the way I felt. Because as long as I said, why this, why that, it did make me feel better. It did make me feel like I had a solution. I was just in a spiral of, I felt like a failure. But when I started to say, what can I do? What are the things that I need to learn as a leader to draw the right talent? And that changed the trajectory of our business. So really quick, because we only have a couple more minutes, I definitely want to if you can write these 3 things down. Being self-aware of your mindset, the way you think, the way you process things. Stop saying, why am I doing this? Oh man, I want to lose weight. Why do I keep gaining weight? And say, what are some things that I can do daily to help me get this weight off? What are some things what healthy habits can I start to adopt to help me move the needle? So it is being self-aware of your mindset. The next thing that is really important is to be self-aware of your competence. We are in industries, whether we want to be public speakers or book authors or writers or entrepreneurs, or we want to build a life with more margin. We have to study the thing that we're going into. And you hear me talking about that all the time, guys. We want to be, when we say, why is this not working? Well, have we joined an association that is, if we are a bookkeeper, if we're a tax accountant, if we're a hairstylist, have we joined a larger association that can help us and train us? Have we gotten a mentor or a coach to help us hone in with those competencies? Have we done that? Have we been doing the thing I said a couple weeks ago? Spend at least 60 minutes studying the field that you're in. If you're a nonprofit, you should be spending at least 60 minutes learning about developing a board, learning about fundraising. It is about developing a competence. So being self-aware of where we are. And the last thing that I want to leave you guys with is being self-aware about relationships. A lot of us experience church hurt, friend hurt, associate hurt, employee hurt. But a lot of times it's just understanding the categories and being self-aware, because a lot of times we just put people in the wrong boxes. I like to say there are 4 boxes. You have friends, you have associates, you have advisors, and you have assignments. And where we often mess up is we often put people that are assignments in the friendship box. And then we're hurt. And then we're let down. A lot of times we'll put people that are just supposed to be associates, and we're looking at them as our advisors. And they're giving us all kinds of crazy advice. And then we sit back and we say, why did I do that? Well, because you listened to somebody that wasn't an advisor. That person was maybe a friend or an associate. So guys, I'm not going to keep you much longer. I wanted to just give you that hack that I know will change your life. It is just being self-aware, but stop asking yourself why you're doing what you're doing. And ask yourself, what is it that I can change, that I know I can change? You know, something that is within my control that can make a difference. Again, what is it that I'm doing that's causing a negative, reaction, that's causing a negative behavior, that's causing a negative outcome to me launching deeper, that I know I can change? I know it. I know what I'm doing, right? I'm waking up. I'm not doing my affirmations. I'm staying up too late watching TV. I talk to my friends on the phone for 4 hours, and then I'm trying to spend 2 hours in the evening when I'm tired and exhausted to work on my purpose. What are the things that I know I can change, that are within my control, that I can change, that can move the needle? So this week, as we launch deeper, guys, don't ask, why did I do this? Why did I make that decision? But say, what can I do that's within my control to move this needle so we can launch deeper? Don't forget, after Thanksgiving, join us on the Jackie B. Grice platform, and we're going to continue to launch deeper, guys. Love you. Have a great day.